الله أكبر الله أكبر.
Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulullah, amma ba'd. Once upon a time, there was these two runners who are the best runners in the whole world, and they lived in the same city. Now, both of these runners were fierce competitors. They would always go back and forth about who was best. So, Brother Abdul would say to Brother Hakeem, I'm the best runner in the town. And Brother Hakeem would say to Brother Abdul, I'm the best runner in the town. Because they knew that whoever was the best runner in the town was the best runner in the whole world. So Brother Abdul, he would say, you've won hundreds of races, but none of them counted because you've never beat me. And Brother Hakeem would say to Brother Abdul, I don't know what you run faster, your feet or your mouth. SubhanAllah. So they had this thing. They were going to race. And they scheduled a huge race. And they went down to the town track. And everybody from the whole city came. And they even hired an official to come officiate the race to make sure that nobody cheated. So it was on. They lined up. On your mark, get set, go! And they started running. Running. They took off like rockets. And so Brother Hakeem got off to such a huge lead, it was almost like it was no contest. But Brother Abdul, he had a plan. He says, I'm going to save my energy. I'm just going to run half speed for half the race. But when we get around that corner right there, I'm going to turn it on and I'm going to win this race. And so as the race was going on, his plan was working. Brother Hakeem was giving it all he had. He was running, but he was getting fatigued. And right before they hit that corner, the whistle blew and the race was over. Brother Abdul had miscalculated where the finish line was. It actually came before he anticipated. And Brother Hakeem was the victor. Now that microcosm of a story is life. Who are you? Are you Brother Abdul or are you Brother Hakeem? Are you gingerly jogging, thinking that you have time to turn it on at a later date? I'll start reading Quran next year. I'm not saying all my fast right now. I'm not saying all my prayers right now, but I'll get on it. When I get older, I'll be an imam or something like that. A hafid. I'll dress modest when I'm, an older lady. I'll get to it, thinking that we really have time. And that finish line is death. It could come at any point, at any moment. We have to live every day running as fast as we can to success. Because that finish line is going to come whether we like it or not. And Allah says in the Quran, Inna sa'yakum lashatta fa'amma min a'ta wattaqa wa saddaqa bil husna fasanuyassiruhu lil yusra. He said the things that we strive for are diverse. But for those who fear Allah and actually look forward to the reward, He will make the easy path light for us. He will actually help us on that righteous path. So if we make the declaration, I'm going to go all out for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will be right there pushing us in that race. As we run, He will be our steam, not the other way around. Sometimes we're scared to make public declarations because we think that we're going to get attacked by shaitan. And we will. But we have to fight him vigorously like we would fight anybody. If we stand up and say, yo, I am going to make Fajr on time every single day, from this day point, from this day forward, of course it's going to be trials and tribulations. But watch how these doors open up for you. Somebody might randomly say, you know what, I'll call you. I'll help you with your mission. I'll aid you in that. Look how doors open up for you. Because we never know when that end is going to be. I know we all heard of Trayvon Martin, but look at the simplicity of the way his life ended. He was going to the store for a pack of Skittles. That's it. He walked to the store. How many times have we done that? I'll be right back. And you shot out the door and you came back real quick. As youngsters, he was 16 years old. How many times have we done that? So many I can't even think. I can't think of the way of carefree thought that I have going to the store doing something meaningless, and that might be the last moment of my life. We want to spend it running towards Allah. That prayer, man, that could be your last. We have to go all out. And a few years ago, I don't know exactly the time, but in the state that I'm from, it was a high school basketball player. And he was at the end of a perfect season. And his team was down by a few points. And at the end of the game, he pulled up, made the game-winning shot. And when his teammates hoisted him on their shoulders, he passed away. That was it. Even at the best times of your life, we have to remember death. And whenever somebody says remember death, you remember, yeah, but it should make us do things. Remembering that should reignite a fire within us, like, whoa, let me not get too comfortable. I have a goal that I'm going towards. In the good times, in the bad times, always remember the destroyer of pleasures, says the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I pray that Allah makes it easy on us and not negligent to always think about the bigger picture in this life so we can end this race victorious.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.